another exciting time here on Gusto TV Africa. I am Paul Way, and how are you guys doing? Hope you guys had an amazing night. And yesterday was super packed. We had a lot of things to share with you. A lot of basketballs. Like I said yesterday, the weekend was themed the weekend of unprecedented basketballs. But we are here now this morning. It seems like everything is actually spiraling to a different level. But this is why we exist. This is why we are Gusto TV Africa, to bring you the best of entertainment, news, everything Afrobeats, and we love and appreciate your incredible support. Without you, we'll definitely not be here. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your likes, your subscription. Thank you so much for engaging the comments. We see every one of it. Thank you so much. And please tell everybody what we do here at Gusto TV Africa. And like I always say, let me know where you are watching me from. Are you watching from Canada, the US of A? You're watching from the UK, you're watching from Afghanistan, you're watching from the Middle East. Put that comments in the comment box below, and I'll be definitely right here to give you a very big shout. Now let's take some deep breath, right? Because there's a lot to really to talk about this morning show, this morning drive. First, we have Wizkid and Olamide in the news. Now, Wizkid and Olamide have become quite like an inseparable pair, if I have to put it that way. I mean, they've been together for the most part. And of course, a lot of people had to say the different things that they had to say. Nobody will talk them. Like, oh, Wizkid is hanging around Olamide a little bit too much now. This bromance is thickening. What exactly is going on? And whilst that speculation was still on at the time, boom, we saw them actually release an interesting, one of the sweetest jams I've heard, Kai. And Kai was released, and people were like, oh, this is pure artistry. Olamide has never lost his sauce. It's just blessing us. We're just privileged to have Olamide still hanging around the corridors of Afrobeat, because, I mean, with everything that he's done, he could easily just retire and still be prominent. I mean, talk about the different people that he has actually gotten under his belt, raised them to be amazing superstars. The latest one will be Ashake, Mr. Money with the Vibe, who actually has left the franchise to be on his own to start his Gino Republic movement. But Olamide should easily be a proud dad, if I have to use that word, because he's looking at the number of people that he has taken on and how successful they've become. So it's a big score for him. Absolutely a big score. So congratulations to Olamide. He's just winning on every side. And right now, he's saying, you know what? I'm not done yet, because I am the Idon Buruku. I'm definitely going to give you guys an album. And unfortunately, the album has been postponed. I think there was official, an official statement from Olamide himself. I'm trying to read that one out to you guys. That we're going to postpone the album a little further. A lot of people are not happy about that one, but fans will wait because it has to be Olamide, Abi. It has to be Olamide. So Olamide tweeted this morning and said, due to unforeseen circumstances, Olamide, the album is rescheduled for the 12th of June West African time, 11th of June EST. Thanks for understanding. I mean, this is the latest development we're getting regarding the album. But Olamide and Wizkid have been seen in the studio in London, and it looks like another hit is coming. A lot of people are talking. Is it another hit? Because we just had Kai. Kai is doing quite amazing. I mean, heavy rotation right now. Is this another collaboration, or is a Wizkid collaboration with Olamide? No, it doesn't seem like that, because it's Olamide. It looks like it's an Olamide session. P Prime, obviously, evidently, always around looking. So we definitely might see maybe a collaboration. I don't know about that one, but they have been captured in the studio. And if you can see on your screen right now, having a good time, Wizkid holding his, big ups to Farouk. I mean, that studio and a heavenly smoke did that place, because, yo, Wizkid will never ever have any session without his puff puff pass. I mean, great link up right there. Olamide and Whiskey continues their bromance again, and this one tongues are wagging. Many people they talk, several speculations on the table regarding this meeting. Is there going to be another collaboration? Probably we get to see that. And that's P Prime there in the middle, overseeing the affairs of everything happening. And Wizkid and Olamide just, thumping their heads to whatever record they were listening to, or whatever it is that they've made, or whatever it is that they will make. But guys, if you can see everything that's happening, are you anticipating another collaboration? Did Kai do it for you? Should we have a different type of whiskey than a Lamide bounce on the album? Those are, the questions people are asking. Put your thoughts and comments in the comment box below. And we'll definitely be right there to respond to every one of it. Olamide and Wizkid dropped Kai, and that official video has hit 5.6 million views. Um, if I mean it's quite amazing to see that this amazing song has gotten a lot of mileage. You know, 5.6 million views is quite a lot of views. So congratulations to Olamide Bado and Wizkid. Amazing collaboration. It was quite a very very specific and super organized collaboration, if I have to put it that way, because Wizkid, anything it touches just blooms. So yeah, big ups to both of them who have have been pictured many times together. It seems like the relationship is super great. And then of course the comparisons between Lamide and Davido and all of that. I don't want to get into all of that. It's too early to get into all of that. But Kai has done quite amazing. 5.6 million views, and the video very clean. The lyrics to the song very relatable. It's two kings on a record. I mean, talking about Olamide Bado and Wizkid, super 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 talented, duo, legend in the making. Talking about Wizkid, Wizkid is actually a legend. He's actually going to become a legend, but not as compared to the standard that Olamide has set in terms of starting out his music, building a label, the YBNL, and raising amazing superstars. I think the only difference between an Olamide and Wizkid would be the number of superstars they raised, because hypothetically they both started their music career almost at the same time, right? So, but I mean, big ups to everyone involved. I'm very grateful to have them still lurking around and giving us great music. Let's take some comments from the streets of X. And I can't mention this guy's name. Papasta, whatever it is. Pluto Canap Pluto Canapista says anytime they collab, it's a certified banger. Do you believe? Did Kai do it for you? Well, I think anytime they both like get into the studio together, it's like a gigi bread trying to combine so well with Ewa going. So yeah, pretty much so. It's a hit that we're expecting, and I cannot wait to see or hear what that one will sound like. And the Raw Style says another Olamide featuring Wizkid again. What you mean by that? Are you happy that they are in the studio together cooking up a banger, or you're just really tired of the pair delivering maybe subpar music? I don't know, because that's what people are saying. Let me talk. All of these things have been floating on the street of X and on social media. But I'm particularly excited to see an Olamide and Whiskey collaboration, and I cannot wait to hear everything that one is going to bear. Moving forward down the perch, we have Davido. The video yesterday reportedly, I mean, it's just been a lot of back and forth with Davido regarding Spotify streams. Yesterday was quite a big day, and people came out to start like an agenda, whether positive or negative. But Spotify has had their hands on Davido's neck for a while now, and people are really getting frustrated about this one. So yesterday, Spotify, did their own clean out, adjusted all-time streaming numbers for multiple tracks, and of course, significant stream deductions was recorded around February, March, April, and in May. But the biggest person to be hit by this has to be Davido, who lost significant amounts of streams, especially for the Five album. If you did not watch the news of yesterday, please refer back to the news. So I mean to say refer to the news, not refer back. Refer to the news of yesterday. You will see all the things we talked about. You probably get a better, brighter context for this news. Now, so Davido streams, I'm going to mention it again for the people who did not hear it the first time. Offer Me lost about 685,025 streams. Titanium lost about 510 005 streams. Awuke lost about 255,933 streams. 10 Kilo lost about 170,000 kilos of streams. Phones lost about 184.83 streams. Be There Still lost about 143. And With You, which is the rave of the moment, the number one song in the country, lost about 50,170 streams. And people have been talking like, what exactly is going on? Why is Davido losing streams like this? Is he farming? Are these things generated? What exactly is the problem? And these questions have generated a lot of criticism. And one of the persons hit by this criticism is Asa Asika, who is Davido's right hand guy and manager. And Razor Pepper says, please delete 5 and re upload on Spotify if the playlistings that are affecting these songs are untraceable. The most streamed song off the album lost the list stream 20K today after the deduction. Which playlist does a song like Awuke get listed on that is losing more than what it has gained in the last 21 days? That's a critical question from Rosa Pepe. I said Razor. Rosa Pepe. And it says, which playlist does a song like Awuke, for example, get playlisted on that is losing more than what it has gained in the last 21 days? Something fishy is going on. Asa Asika needs to come out and respond and give clarity to why this is happening. Or is it a Spotify glitch? Like I always said, there should be a metric to measure before and after these streams go up on the platform. I think they can do their clean out and be able to decipher which is a bot stream or not. But let's take more comments. See, OC audience says Shea Vibe no lose any stream for his song Way the Farm. Now I don't know how true that is. I'm not gonna say Shea Vibes is a farmer, but he continues and says, I dey tell una say that massive report when FC they report the album every day. Una think saying a lie. So what OC Dion is saying is that the other fan base are heavily reporting, this stream, this album, or reporting the songs of the album, and that is why we are getting or seeing a lot of deductions on this project. Do you think that is the case? I don't know, but well, anybody can actually find ways to bring the his or her up down, and it probably might be the case. I don't know, but guys, what do you think? Do you think that the FCs are the ones doing this to maybe bring the video down? So why are the 30BT guys not doing the same thing to the FCs? Why are the outsiders not getting involved in all of these things? Why does it have to be David all the time? But I found something quite interesting, and this one is from Abdul Malik. And Malik says the craziest and scariest thing about this is that the opposition can deliver bot streams to the album. They need no password or verification to buy the album bot streams. They spend their money and enjoy the opposition's downfall. Not pointing fingers, though, I'm just saying. It seems to me like one of the most interesting takes. If any opposition can actually buy bot streams to a particular song without no verification or password, then this is quite crazy. Anybody will do anything to bring their opponent down. Is this what the case is? I don't know, but guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, because I am quite curious to know exactly why this has happened or why this is happening to Davido. I don't know, maybe in the next coming days we get to see more increased numbers here and there in terms of mileage, because people are actually streaming the album, and it's one of the successful albums to have dropped in 2025. With all that being said, Rema still has the biggest song with Baby Is It a Crime, in 2025 already on Spotify. But big ups and shout out to Davido, who's been trying his best, but being hit by this is not quite a very good look. And I feel like somebody on the team needs to come and explain to us why this has happened. But guys, fingers crossed, as we go in the day, maybe the story will develop to maybe a better explanation to why this has happened, and definitely be sure that we're going to come back here and break the news to you. Last but not the least, we have Joe Boy. Joe Boy is in his splurge era right now. Joe Boy has gotten the latest Cybertruck. He's the latest owner of the Cybertruck. And for me, I just tire right now because it's like this Cybertruck is now become like a symbol of say you get bag. If you don't have a Cybertruck, you're not even talking. You should just shut your mouth. Davido the other day copped a white Cybertruck, and Burna Boy has the same Wizkid. Everybody's buying Cybertruck. Cybertruck is a new Toyota Camry Pencil Light in Lagos, for example. Everybody's buying. It's a symbol of authority. It's a symbol of wealth. And I don't know. I think I should go and buy a Cybertruck. I really need to go and get one because I don't want to be left behind. But Joe Boy, after series of drops here and there, he's on tour right now and he's definitely enjoying that one. Congratulations to Joe Boy on copying a Cybertruck. And let's take some comments. My godfather says NG artists never rest since Burna Boy buy Cybertruck. Everybody wanna be burner with a fire emoji. So what my godfather is saying, oh your godfather, I'm not your godfather. He's saying is that Burna Boy is the one that set the pace for the Cybertruck purchase, and that's why we're seeing multiple Cybertrucks everywhere, and artists are copying it left, right, and center because it's a symbol of authority, and Burna Boy is the one leading the charge for that. Well, we don't know, but yes, Burna Boy, I think Omale bought next, and a couple more artists have been buying a lot of Cybertrucks. Now, Temi Talkback PR says Lagos boys don't turn Cybertruck to Camry. Ah, we all know. We all know. We all know. Well, anyway, it is what it is, guys. Go get that bread, go get that bag. But no pressure. Do JJ, no go involve anything where you know fee carry with your head. But guys, I mean, I hope that our hustle will pay one day, make we say they live the lifestyle where we deserve. And big ups and congratulations to everyone involved. But my biggest question to you will be what exactly is happening with Davido and Spotify? If you know something we don't know, put your thoughts and comments in the comment box below. I'll be right there to respond to every one of it. And guys, do we anticipate, shall we anticipate Wizkid and an Olamide collaboration? Another song again? Put your thoughts and comments in the comment box below, and definitely, I will definitely be there to respond to every one of it. This is where we wrap up the morning show this morning, and I'm going to come back midday and later in the evening. Please stick with us and follow us across all our multiple platforms, and definitely you have something to share about later in the day. I promised you guys I was going to do something for somebody today on the live stream. So make sure to come every time you see the notification. Just turn on the notification, and so you don't miss a thing, and be sure to attend or plug in because something huge is coming later today. It could be later, it could be 1 hour, it could be 2 hours, it could be 3 hours, but something go shall share for boys. Anyways, always signing out. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you pretty soon. Bye for now.